A swim warning remains in effect for Ozaukee and Sheboygan counties. Corrine Zell is in Sheboygan, where the Coast Guard also closed the South Pier when strong winds and high waves made it just too dangerous to walk along.
The waves are so strong and high, they're tumbling over the pier. The Coast Guard's warning for swimmers is still in effect. A day at the beach for these families, an ideal way to spend the holiday, a perfect way to wrap up summer.
That you get to splash around and stuff.
Cold water, big waves, and a warning from the Coast Guard about dangerous swimming conditions in Sheboygan and Ozaukee counties didn't keep people out of the water.
I got in the water with them. But there's definitely a rip current in there.
The Coast Guard asked anyone entering the water to use extreme caution.
Out in the water, it's looking at 20 knots, 25. We're going 5 foot, occasional 6. They're getting pretty close together and pretty steep out there, too.
Many families have a plan before heading in.
So I stay out here, and my husband is in there with them, and we just, each one watches one kid. Because, I mean, the waves are pretty strong.
You just got to make sure kids know how to swim, too. Because they'll get out there and they'll sweep them away.
Sheboygan police closed the South Pier because of high waves. Fishermen don't mind staying close to shore.
Actually, I'm glad that they kind of did that too.
In August, the Coast Guard says there were 11 deaths in Lake Michigan. In 2015, there were 18 the whole year.
More often than not, just use good judgment out there. If you go out there and what looks like it might be dangerous, it probably is.
The Coast Guard says one of the biggest mistakes people make during conditions like this is overloading boats. The swim warning is in effect until 11 tonight. Reporting in Sheboygan, Corrine Zell, today's TMJ4.